Okay. It looks a bit sad that this one is now so much smaller. With our 2 rear ships actually gone. Like usually you would expect the 2 ships on the front being the ones that take the casualties, but it was actually our 2 rear ships. Yeah, that's our here, convoy task force. So yeah, the Akatsuki, Kuma, Kurotaka, Tama, and Uzuki, and they should be able to defend. And I don't think they will. I don't even think the enemy will actually try to get into us. We are already really close in, so we could also just send these ones with them, so that in case the enemy comes in, we actually have. Actually, let me. Oh no, we already have 10 ships in this one, so yeah, you can't get more than 10 ships in one task force. Yeah, the enemy actually tried to get out of here as well. And that's a perfect engagement. Where are they? What? That's a really weird angle. They're coming from behind. Go. Find. Here you go. Yeah, those are the 3 retreating ships. They just ran into our submarines. We should try to hit the Arizona, because the Arizona is the only one I think of these that is capable of using radar and actually depth charging us, so that should be our main target. And we haven't spotted it yet. So yeah, this is perfect. Like, I didn't plan to do that, but getting them on the way out is just insanely nice. Because obviously every ship tank means not coming back. Have you noticed an improvement in gameplay? What do you mean? Like, through patches or me getting better? Like, I have felt both in the last couple of days. Like, the bug fixes were pretty rapidly done, and like some of them were really improving the feeling of the game a lot. Like that your planes don't get unresponsive anymore and so on. But yeah, like yeah, the patches, there are some nice improvements, and there was this 1.6 update that I think improved a couple of nice things. Like the game feels better. Like it's a couple of things, like the AI and so on, that seems to react better in some regards, but I'm not quite sure what's in there because they upload the patch notes and then somehow you can't read them. Like, let's see if someone answered us, because I tried to figure it out. What is in patch? Okay, this is the thread. Yeah, here we go. Hey, no, thanks for the follow. So, Star shells no longer generate damage. Okay. 1.1. 1.6. Okay, yeah. Lux, okay. Yeah, this I think I realized. Removing all troops from a port no longer rendered it neutral. Okay. Aircraft pure endurance that were never given a course to follow now land as expected. Okay, good. I'm not sure, but yeah. But yeah, like there's quite a like, and you can see like 8th, 9th, 11th, and then already next beta patch coming in. So yeah, there's some nice work going on. Yeah, I mean, they haven't changed too much about the campaign itself. Oh my god, have they spotted us? Like, why do they start moving weirdly? I'm scared. Is it only that one breaking out of line? Thought they changed. Okay. Getting closer. 38, 38, 38. Then send you over here. I want this heavy cruiser gone. But I have to fire onto the Arizona first. The Arizona is the more important target here, because that one can actually hunt us down afterwards. Not that it looks like it is in any good state of hunting, but it would be nice to get that to the bottom of the ocean. Threat of 6. Go with 3. But we actually hit a bit of area, but not full on. Let's see if we had anything. I mean, it's pretty slow ship by now, so... Wait. 24 knots? Oh, that thing's still doing 24 knots. Okay. This one is only doing 9 knots. There come more torpedoes. Okay. Will we hit the Arizona? That would be really important. It's really slow, so it looks like we might hit it. Like if it would be a normal speed ship, no way that this one is hitting, but looks like our captain took that in, or our skipper took that into consideration. And we might actually have 3 hits here. Like I think these 3 all have the potential to hit. We go here, like that should be up, lined up. Still hit. This one like one really in the back and the other two, these two like here and here. Might even have 4, but I think it's 3. And Japanese ones don't tend to do that at all. Oh, it's actually 4. 1 dead. Okay. 2 hits. Yeah, that's good. That should send the Arizona down, and for sure, like at least, make her unresponsive. Now we might not hit whatever this is. Pensacola? I tend to call everything a Pensacola, I feel like. I know that Pensacola has a crane, I think. So that's why I call it Pensacola, but like this is just a wild guess. I guess it's rather north end. Yeah, I think it's in Northampton because of the road. Yeah, no, it's not a Pensacola. Pensacola only has 1 crane. Like thought. Okay, so this one is speeding up right now. Yeah, we're not hitting that one. But it also doesn't have any depth charges. I think neither has this one. So they can't do anything about us. Don't hit it. Okay. Yeah, please. That's the first Japanese dead. Well, yeah, they can dead, but obviously the death rate is low. Like compared to the Type 19s, the Type 93s, and because they don't like they had pretty good. Yeah. fuses. No, good impact fuses. No, the magnetic ones that could malfunction like the Germans. So on. So, yeah. If you hit target with time degrees, it tends to explode, but obviously all torpedoes had a dot rate, so these ones have to. We should sink this. Like, it was already hit on this side, and this doesn't make it look better. So was already having lists to the right side, and I mean, come on, like this ship already half underwater here. This is not looking like a ship that could stay afloat. Like even if your pumps still all function and so on. Like that would be an interesting part of a ship as well. You would have a pump. Like I don't know if your engineering decides how good and fast you can deal with water, but that would like be important. Of course, if your engineering part gets damaged, then you can't react to that would be interesting. Like some things that impact damage control and like pumping out water and pumping like also using pumps for dealing with fires. Like I think that's what doomed a couple of like carriers for sure, that their main water pumps went down and then they couldn't take out the flames anymore. I can think of on Akagi, for example, it was, but it's just something that just popped in, like Akagi popped into my head, that name, but I'm not anywhere near sure if that's true, but it's nice. I think it might. Like the angle looked like it was a solid angle for dots, so it might, but don't know. Like it's really up. Like they haven't published much about how the game actually functions. Like, if you ask them though, they will answer you in the Steam forums. Like they are really responsive, and it's insane how much goes on here. Like you see that, like that's just within the last hour. Within the last hour, it's like 10 new messages. Within the last 24, that's like 5 pages of. And that's only general discussions. Then there's also feature requests and so on, which is also one more page in the last 24 hours. Then there's bug reports, which is insanely long as well. That's another 3 pages. Modding discussions, also a bit. Yeah, so yeah, there's quite a bit going on in these forums. Okay, we have another. We have actually another torpedo ready, so might as well use that. Where's the burning ship? How can you not see that? What the hell? Aren't you going directly into that? What the hell? How are you incapable of seeing that? So we actually, yeah, I forgot that usually I always go in silent mode, so totally forgot that there is a possibility to actually stay in here and deal more damage. Come on. There we go. Then one more torpedo into her. Like, you're 1,000 meters away. Yeah, without playing computer games, it's hard. That's a true fact there. Ah, come on. Hitting that one will be hard on this. Like, this is an impossible angle, basically. That we will try. We can't wait for another one to reload. Let's try one more into. If she doesn't want to go down, it looks like she gets a bit up again, so let's change that. Like, yeah, don't want to have that happen. Oh, she's actually firing wildly the long way around. Wait, what is this torpedo? Oh no. Oh no, it's a cursed one. Oh no. Please tell me it's not coming for me. Where's the torpedo that you fired? Fired the torpedo after all, right? Yeah. Where the hell is it? Can't see it. What the hell happened to that torpedo over here, though? Why is it going in the other direction? What the hell? Going around in circles? Like, no, where is it going? Are we too close? Like, what? Not too close, is it? Obviously can't go up yet. Like, that would be impossible. Oh, 200 more seconds. The next one is reloaded. And we're not gonna hit this one. Like, I don't even know where the torpedo went. Well, I mean, it's not defying physics. It can go, like, it can make a turn, but I don't know why it made that. Are we firing? Oh, wait. No, you're firing at. Maybe try to fire it too. Like, that would be a bit odd, but I think that might be what happened. Like, can it fire onto this ship? Anyways, now let's get both into a position. Like, we're not gonna hit that one anymore. That one is on the way out. Left the Atlanta behind though, so thinking the Atlanta is what we're gonna do. Oh man, that, like, if that happens to you in real life, that must be so frustrating. If you're like on these and the other heavy cruiser, and you know you can't help the Atlanta at all because all your destroyers are gone. Like, the only thing you can do is like calling in for other destroyers and aircraft to come in, but you can't help the Atlanta without risking yourself being sunk. Oh, you mean the ship by staying afloat? Yeah. Yeah, this is quite impressive, not gonna lie. What, the Tokyo Express? Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. What did I just do? But there is no tapping out in this game as also. Like, yeah, they should please hopefully do the windowed full screen mode at some point. Like, I don't know if you can start it in window full screen somehow, some way. Still doesn't look healthy. We should be absolutely able to sync it now. These guys also coming out. Getting some distance again here with full on 2 knot speed. Like, rewarding. 73 seconds. 60 seconds. It doesn't need to be a spread. Come on. Let me just continue here. I want to sink this ship. Look how far this bow looks out of the water. The difference between, like, here it's like dipping 2 meters in, and here it's like nearly like, this is nearly already out of the water. Like, even a high-speed jet boat doesn't have that much difference between the bow out of the water and. Oh, come on. You kidding, right? Like, what the hell? It's right there. You blind idiot. I can throw it to you. There we go. It's at least nice that when you see it on screen, they also see it there. So, but yeah, losing a lot of solution for that one. Are you fucking serious? Like, come on. It's there. Right in front of you. Please. Thanks. Oh, are they reloading multiple troops at once? Because, okay. Like for the last tube it was like 300 seconds, now it's, for this one it's only, I guess they're reloading like one or two at, like two at once or so? Oh, come on. Only because I don't look through the... There we go again. Oh. Like, yeah, like I also like to play this game without looking directly at the enemy. And just like, yeah, like staying away from like clicking on them. In this submarine scenario, obviously you don't have to. But like, yeah. Just like looking through your binoculars and like trying to figure out what happened to the enemy ship, if you're winning an engagement or not. Just like a real captain is like a lot of fun. Okay, this time it's going the right direction. Okay, this time it looks like we will end this ship's career. Please don't be a dot. Like, this is an angle where dot is possible, I think. Like, yeah, this is... Well, nah, it's still pretty... Not 90 degrees, but yeah. Okay, so that should be the end, because now it should get water in the... Yeah. Finally, Atlanta. What happened to the other torpedo we sent in? Ah, okay, it's coming from all the way there. Yeah, that might not even be there before the ship is going down. But yeah, okay, we send it down. Let's get out of here. Nice. So overall, still a really good engagement. Like, it was close at some points. I mean, we lost 2 destroyers, but by now our success rate speaks for us. 30 ships sunk. Didn't realize that's that many already. Sadly, we can't filter by class, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, come on. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11, 12, 13. 14 destroyers? Cruisers already? What? Is it really that many? 4. Half of the ships we sank the cruisers? Could be. But it's not losing a single one of our own. Like, yeah. I didn't thought I would be that good. Especially as we don't like cheat with like using a super strong ship against the enemy that they can't like the Yamato or so, that they can't deal anything really again. Actually just use normal ships. Okay, we are nearly even back on Guadalcanal, so they have a lot of forces on here. Return you home. our carrier force will stick around. Like, our carrier force is one of the main reasons why we have these kills, and submarines also did quite a bit. Does it actually tell you what they were sunk by? No, I don't think so. Nah. Yeah, but 226 tons versus 10,000 tons. So, yeah, 1 to 20 ratio. Kind of insane. I mean, we lost quite a bit more aircraft than they did, but yeah. Ooh, nice. We will try to hit some merchants here. Please tell me that if we use the scope, can spot these ships. Come on. Actually have to get close there. I forgot the... No, we don't want to hit. Oh, come on. I can see that ship. How can you not target it? Like, that's bullshit. This is just so utterly frustrating. Get away. Get away. Wonder if you can get up onto through the surface in engagements like these, but I don't think so. Like, even though we're still 3,000 meters away. Whatever. Let's see if we hit anything. Like, yeah, sending some merchants down on the way in would be nice. Yeah, there's training exercises and like also a lot of battles that you could replay, like also like not just Guadalcanal campaign ones, but also like the previous ones, like Coral Sea and so on. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's rough sea, it's low visibility here. Like, it would be nice if we could just come out and be unspotted, like with this low visibility, one of at this range the enemy would spot us, and then we could just get away without being detected by sonar. Obviously they have radar though, so that could pick us up, but even that by with rough sea and so on. I don't know. Let's see, maybe we had 2 ships here? So the spacing is pretty decent between them. Hard to hit 2 ships even with this 6 torpedo spread. But we should hit one of these. We targeted this one, but I think we hit this one. Yeah, I don't think any of these will hit here, but either this or this could hit here. It could just slightly run into... No way. But this one should be hit. Please. Like, yeah, this torpedo looks like it's on the prime way to hit. But one torpedo might not be enough. So 2 torpedoes would be better. It's only 1 torpedo though. Best arm misses. Ooh! But we get double hit here. We actually hit both. Okay. Nice. 1 spread, 2 ships. Let's see how this goes. I don't think... I will hit midships, but obviously that... If it would set it in place, like that would be perfect. Because then it spreads to the rear and to the top in front. Like... But this one is way more placed, so... That's bad for them. And this one is in place midships, so this has the highest potential of sinking, I think. Because the fire can spread both ways. You should be out of range of the enemy. Hit the scope down. Yeah, we should be out of range of the enemy. What's it called again? Sonar. Okay, so there are placed midships here as well. But this one is the one that's burning the most and actually going into midships as well. So this should go down. Like, I don't think a ship like this should be able to defend itself against this. So this is one of the British cruisers. Or the, I guess the Australian cruisers flying under the Commonwealth flag. Navy flag. So yeah, this is a place midships. This is spreading over here, I think, midships. So, he's hoping. And he's hoping we don't get sunk by these guys. It obviously shouldn't do much to us. The merchant marine is also changing course. That doesn't save them anymore. Yeah, this one, please go down. Come on. It looks like this one will be safe, though it now starts to... seems to have some heavier fires on the deck. I mean, whole side here is gone. Should be like 1 or 2 departments completely burst, cracked up. Same over here. Yeah, I guess I should dive. Put down to 100 meters. Also, I'm not in silent mode yet. Oh my god, the sea is really rough. Actually, let's stay up for a second. Try to just get a wild torpedo in there. Must surface. Oh, yeah. I wanted to find these. Now we go down. Oh boy, it's interesting to see how rough the sea is. Like, that must be really unpleasant in this U-boat. Must be insanely unpleasant. I don't think we will hit anything, but come on, please go down. This one, yeah. Struggling more and more to stay afloat, I think. We just took some wild hip shots basically onto this. Yeah, it's highly unlikely that we hit this. It was just for fun. Doesn't seem like they have picked up on us. Does this destroyer just still goes on and on? No, I didn't do that at all. Like, I know that it works, but... Like, I do it in normal battles and, like, if I'm, like, it's daylight and the sea is not that rough, but here... It's like, yeah, it's a merchant marine. Let's fire onto it. Let's fire wild spread. Submarine warfare is already too easy, so don't need that extra thing. Oh, it's actually pretty close. The other one is wildly off though. Like, I don't think that doing. Yeah, like no, that's way too far ahead. But that one was actually pretty close. Are we firing onto this one? Even then, like that's also nowhere near. Nah. Yeah, nah, that's just wildly off. Okay, so the first enemy ship is sinking, and I think we would have to make a guess. Would be this one. Oh, misclick. Next is green. That one, so this one also looks like it should go down because it got more listing over here. American made 1, 2, 3. How many? It's not that difficult to learn. No, I wouldn't say that. It's still difficult to play because it's a bit fiddle. Like everything is a bit annoying to control. Like if you, for example, do give orders on the map, you can do that like with N, but there's no delete function for it. So to delete them all, you have to give it a manual, like either go starboard, go back. Or so on. Like you have to give them a manual command to delete it. Like stuff like that. Like it's a bit annoying. This game still is way away from being anywhere near optimized. But it's a new game. It's from a super small studio. Like you can't even call them indie. They're just like a couple studio. Like from what I've heard. I might spread rumors here. Like. But yeah, it's a really small studio, that's for sure. And it's only like maximum 5 persons working on it. And we actually, that's one was the one that actually sinks first here? No, which one is sinking? Is it this one or is it this one? 16th Scar, thanks for the follow. So yeah, like torpedoes is easy. Like, I think everything in this game is relatively easy once you come around here, and you can abuse it a lot. Like, but I like it to play it like I like Tortuga's playstyle, and that also like that was the one that got me into playing like it a bit as well. But this one just had this big explosion, right? So why is it not going down? Like this one is the one going down, even though that one was the one with the explosion. What? Yeah, Tortuga. I really liked his gameplay, so. I'm modeling myself a bit after him in the style how I play it. Usually not doing that too much here. And yeah, like in this action it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if we were in a big naval fight at night, we just stay away from each other. Yeah. Thanks a lot for the follow, 16th Scar. Yeah, is it difficult to learn? No, I think it's... Yeah, watch 1 or 2 gameplays and like we play the tutorials and then you should be fine to go on. Like then it's a bit of like doing mistakes. Like you have to do mistakes to learn the game. It's not like yeah. That's the best way to learning it, and it'll be just fine. I think we got a reload here. Why is it still so long for this one? What's this one? Oh wait, what? Had a couple of seconds just second ago. Like what? It takes so long now as well. Fire away again? No, we can't fire away because we're way too deep, so that's not an option. Yeah, like if you have any other questions about the game, if you want to see anything, if you want me to tell, like give, yeah, then obviously just feel free to ask up to anything like that. It's for sure an enjoyable experience if you are not one that gets pissed off by bugs too much. And like some things just not working completely as intended. Like you can look over that if you can role play a bit yourself, then it's a perfectly fine game. Like if you want to just massacre the whole enemy navy, that's also working, but then like it's a bit too easy. Like if you just go completely ham on them and like optimize everything. Like this game, it gives you the option to optimize everything, but I think if you optimize everything, then it's way too easy. I mean, I play at the medium difficulty level. I'm not quite sure what the difficulty levels do though. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want the AI heavily cheating or so. It already gets advantages, like points wise and so on, so I don't want the AI getting like damage modifiers and so on. Like that feels wrong in a naval game that is historically based, if like the enemy does need more damage to go down. So yeah, but I'm not quite sure what the difficulty levels actually do. Like the best thing would obviously be if it would buff the AI, but that's obviously also the most unlikely thing that it does. Like not many games do that. So yeah. Oh yeah, Wolfpack 345. I saw he started the Japanese one, right? Like he's one of the. He's the only guy on YouTube that actually started the Japanese gameplay. Like it's like historical gamer and so on. All started non-historical ones. Oh god, they actually. Yeah, I turned off AI colliding because that just feels like cheap. Like punishing the AI for being stupid already is rough. Like being punished for myself for being incapable of maneuvering is okay, but like the AI does that from time to time, so like just getting kills on the enemy because of that would be kind of shitty. Like, I'd rather live with this awkward immersion destroying thing that we just saw. You mean finding the right balance for the developers, or finding the right balance of playing the game and like tryharding in it? Like it's funny how we have -1 torpedo too? What? How can we have -1? How the hell did that happen? What? At this point I will just get out. I don't think this one is going down, so... Yeah, we got 2 sunk. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, there's also like different players, right? Like Wolfpack, for example, is someone who kind of tryhards and like does play as best as possible. Like, I don't know how like tryhard clings so negative, but I wouldn't like put it onto negative. Like I wouldn't. It don't mean it negative in that. That's yeah. The fuck. My German brain just stopped functioning in English right now. Missing a word real badly right now. Under these circumstances, I wouldn't. I don't use it as a negative word, let's put it like that. Like, yeah, him tryharding, like, in Atlantic Fleet and so on, means he does it here as well. And, like, if you go to his stream, you will see a super well-optimized destruction of the AI. But I try to be a bit more roleplay and not completely finish him off, and Tortuga does the same. Like, if an enemy destroyer is a bit too far away, I will not chase after it, even though I could, like, and just run it down. Yeah, for a bit more of a historical gameplay, but sadly it doesn't fully work out because the AI is just too stupid that, like, getting anywhere near historical casualties is rough. And also what is really awkward is that the campaign doesn't allow for casualties on your side either. Like, if you trade worse than 2-1, you just lose points. And the AI gets points for free, so you're just losing the campaign. So you at least have to trade at 3-1 level to have a somewhat good growth. And obviously if you're at a 20-1 level like me, then you obviously have a really good growth in your navy. But, like, having the destruction set as the thing that decides on how much you can grow your navy and your forces is just really stupid. Okay, yeah, sunk. 10 more points. Also because merchant ships are endless, I try to focus them at the moment. Because I don't want to be at the point soon where the enemy just doesn't have any cruisers anymore. Or I have, like, more ships on the battlefield and, like, make it a campaign. I mean, the allies obviously have quite a lot of cruisers, but if it would be the other way around, with, like, already having 15 cruisers sunk, the Japanese at this point would be out of cruisers. So that's why I also play the Japanese side. Because it feels like the others, like, if you play the Americans at the moment with the AI being where it is and the pace of the campaign being where it is, just seems like you can sink the enemy forces way too quick to make it actually a campaign and play on here at all. Like, I mean, we're not even a week, we're just a week in right now. Like, this is a week in game and we already have sunk like 4th or so maybe of the American cruiser force. Like, let's double check that. Nah, I think it's less, but still, like, it's quite a lot of. I mean, the Japanese have 2, 7, 13, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 29, 33, 37, 39 cruisers. So yeah, if it would be the other round, we would have already sunk 1/3 of the Japanese cruiser force. Obviously, the Americans should have a bit more. Like, if we start with the Brooklands. 9, 17. Oh yeah, they have 39 Clevelands. So yeah, that obviously makes it fine. Like, they have as many Clevelands as the Japanese have cruisers. What? How many of them are unavailable? Are they all available? Oh. They all can come into this campaign. Okay, this is kind of insane. Like, that makes you really wonder why the Japanese went into this war. Like, is this historical? 39? This is insane. So yeah, 17. Like, was it 39 till the end of the war? It had that many light cruisers till 43. Like, obviously it's 42 right now. So, but I think, like, it's not modeled for all of them when they actually came into action. Don't think. And, like, that would be really surprising if they would. Well, I guess it's 3 cruisers, so yeah, they actually might have. That just feels so many. Feels insane. 17 plus 39, it's 65. 68. Yeah, 56, 58, I mean. 4. Six. 70. Yeah, 73. 4. Then 40 more Baltimores. So 88 cruisers for them. And 6 battleships. And only 2 carriers. So battleship wise we are even. But they have way more cruisers. They also have quite a lot of destroyers, obviously. Like 66 cleaves alone. I'm 96. Already sunk a couple of these. Yeah, like couple, like 100 something plus. Oh, they have... Wait, they have so many Gardos as well? What? So yeah, at some point we will have the complete Pacific Fleet by of that time here. Yeah, my English is pretty solid usually, but sometimes it leaves me in the rain. Oh, it's already the next day again, isn't it? What are you? I don't want to sink any more ships. With submarines. It's a night action, we're not gonna do this. We don't see in here. Nah. The rough sea state one again, like nah, here. Too low visibility. I will roleplay this a bit. Not gonna sink this one. Okay. Might create our first Congo task force now. Because when these guys are home, we have to release them all. Send them into repair mode. Yeah, now we've got a couple of ships under repair, especially the Nachi. Will take quite a while. And then we have to create a new task force. And I think I want to build it around Congo. Not a Congo, but the Congo. Then how? And like, yeah, let's take the other two. No, that's too many. So only one. Like, I don't think we will ever see the Oyodo or the Agano. I have to Google that. Agano and Oyogo. All were named after Japanese rivers. Larger than previous Japanese light cruisers, the Agano vessels were fast but with little protection, were undergunned for their size. Albeit with powerful offensive torpedo armament. Okay. Numerous action World War II. By the larger Oyodo clutch, of which only a vessel was completed. So, when were they built? Launched 41, commissioned October, and yeah, the other ones were commissioned way late. Okay, so yeah, these are some mid-war. This one was launched, commissioned in February. Okay, yeah, only the first ship of the class was commissioned in October actually, so that's why it's available up from November onward. But the others shouldn't become available then. Only the Agano itself. Okay. But yeah, like, better than having these guys here. Like, actually having some modern light cruisers would be nice. Interesting that it only has forward armament though. Like, same here. 8,000 tons, 6,000 tons, yeah, 5,000 ton one. And like, compared to the American light cruisers, like, that they have 39 Clevelands is just insane. Like, come on. Let's also check that, like, Cleveland class. I'm pretty sure they weren't all available by 1942. Yeah, nah. Commissioned. Yeah, nah. Wait, what? Some of them were commissioned in 1960. What? No. Oh. Commissioned, okay. But yeah, they were coming in throughout the war, so yeah. Otherwise, the Japanese would have lost the war by now already, it feels like. Like, sure, you don't have the carriers maybe to support it, but that many light cruisers don't really struggle either. Yeah, I wanted to get the Congo class lead up though. Out. Let's get the cacao actually in. Get everyone Congo. Then get some Magaras in there. Oh god. Get pricey again. You can only afford really shitty destroyers again. These are really not supposed to be in any combat. The Wakatake 900-ton destroyers. Oh my god. Not even 1,000 tons. But hey, here we go. Let's see if the enemy at least can sink these. Like, yeah, they shouldn't stay afloat for too long. Okay, it's 5. Oh, FML. No, I didn't. Yeah. Like, yeah, mid-combat push-ups requests always rough to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. You only heard 7. It was 10 though. Oh boy. I think it's time to end this soon. Get some rest. How are you doing, FMO? Let's get some aircraft up here as well. Haven't seen you in a while. Guess I also haven't streamed that much lately, but yeah. How's life? Ooh, Gunmetal Stook. Hello there. Nice. Nice. Let's stay in shape together. I'm pretty good on my sport program at the moment. At the moment it's also like really nice to go running because of all this, like the weather is just amazing outside. And look, it's 1 AM and this game is just addictive as hell. That's why I'm still awake and online. Not that late actually. Yeah. I think people will do one more run like that to Guadalcanal. Ober. And now it's task force. More push-ups. Music selections out. Opposite of addictive? You don't like my jazz? Yeah, see you soon, Teapot. Well, for a game like this, anything faster seems off, no? Like, if you have, like, something really rapid on a, like, don't know, like, the metal for a game of this pace feels a bit contradictory. Anyways, we'll break down to 10 more push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Every time I'm near you, your voice just sounds like music.
Again, some
So confusing.
trap.
My cards are on the table. My love for you, I declare. Don't wanna play no more.
Like some K-pop.
And I'm tired of feeling lonely.
Okay, we found an enemy merchant fleet again. We don't want to have that around here. So, send in some Kates. Send them down there. We get some more stakes out of you? Yeah. Send them around here. Ignore that for now. Let's go down there.
Satisfaction they couldn't get any other way.
Yeah, J-pop. I mean, I can... J-rock is possible, but I don't want to get... Like, you guys know 1OK Rock? That's a nice band, but... Issue is, I don't want to get copyright striked. So, yeah. And I feel like on the copyright-free platforms, something like jazz and piano and so on is most of the time the best music. Like, most of the time the rock on them doesn't really fit my expectations. Kates are on the way. Try to send in some wells as well. Okay, no we can't. Okay, so Kates it is. Oh, don't want to do anything, have to do anything with that submarine. Like these merchant ships. Let's jump into the world. Wait, they popped up behind us? No, that's a submarine, right? Yeah. Yeah. The other planes obviously didn't pop in. And you out for a scouting run. High. Medium high at least. Bit more ability. Come on. Where's that fleet? That fleet must be somewhere around here, no? Oh no. Didn't want to detach you. Did we just lose them? Did we really just lose them? That's a disappointment. Like, this is a major disappointment. Popped into this battle right next to them. And all we get is that submarine? Hates, I'm heavily disappointed. Wanted to hunt down some merchant ships. As I scanned the whole southern section, I will just jump out of the battle now. Looks like they weren't on the battlefield. Okay. Now they should be though. Now we also have a Jake nearby. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, we're just nearly in range of their AA, I think. Yeah, this time the merchant marine is around. Okay. In a second. Let's get you down. Let's get you lower as well. Same for you. Also, yeah. Well, we don't have hair trusses open anymore at the moment, FML, so I don't want to give you my number. No hair trusses open at the moment in Germany. Kinda hard to do anything about it. But they will open in 2 weeks, and I might actually go to one. Yeah. I actually kind of enjoy my hair at the moment. Feels quite comfy. Not gonna lie. You and you come up. That merchant ship. You to pick the rear one. You attack the one next to that. Actually, take this one. Take this one. Number 5. Tag. 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 Go in there. Go, 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 go. Nice. Let's see how it goes. Against the enemy AA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 merchant ships, okay. I think we're targeting all of them now with 2 each. Maybe I messed something up, but that's also fine if I messed something up. And 2 go for, like 4 go for 1 and then we missed 1. Which is also fine, obviously. Mistakes like that happen in war as well. Don't have to micromanage everything perfectly here. So here comes the attack. Let's destroy the merchant marine. Ooh, and here they open fire. Boy. We will lose some Kates, that's 100% sure. We should have come from the back, by the way, like flying through the best A8 of the enemy first is a big mistake. But we somehow made it so far with almost Kates still alive. It's more than just a bit impressive. Okay. Those torpedoes dropped on these 2. Torpedoes coming in here. This should come in here now as well. Yeah. Okay, we hit this one once. Another hit here. Only 1 torpedo onto this one. What happened there? I guess that's the 1 shot now. Oh yeah, now we're starting to drop. But we're also starting to... Okay, that's a lot of torpedo hits. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 12 torpedoes did hit their mark. That's a damn impressive. Even for Japanese elite torpedo pilots. It's of the Shokaku. This is a damn impressive rate. Also, by now these guys shouldn't be elite pilots anymore because the casualty rate was more than 100% on our Kates by now. But yeah. Yeah, it has some flaws. I mean, it's new. It feels more like an early access than it is like a full release yet. But it's a really... like it has so much potential and it's really getting there. Let's just get the Kates out. Yeah, but that the enemy, for example, doesn't like start maneuvering when we're doing these attack runs is, for example, an issue. Do we actually sink any of these? Come on. Don't tell me they all stay afloat, because none of them is burning. Hit 10 torpedoes into some merchant ships. Does it really need 4 aerial torpedoes, or like more than 2 to sink one of these? I mean, sure, it's aerial torpedoes. So it's not quite the damage of a Type 93, but could be more than that, no? Come on, at least you can go down. I mean, your rudder is already looking out of the water. Come on. Can we speed it up at least? Okay, yeah. In the hope that we might get something sunk. Next couple of minutes. Wait a bit. Looks like they get like, yeah, because we didn't set any of them in place. Like that's also interesting. That like none of our torpedoes started a fire, which usually does happen. So I guess yeah, that's it. Wow, It's the least effective torpedo run so far. It's like, yeah, it's one guy and his wife, I think. Like, and she's like doing the art stuff, I think. Like those, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of insane. But I hope if they do earn good money, they start hiring and not just like, oh yeah, we take it all for our own and thanks for the money and yeah, that's it. Like, and like I don't want to get anyone touch my baby or so. Like, but rather like, yeah, we want to get this game better, so let's hire some good guys and try to make it better. Yeah.